Welcome back, focused learners. Today, we are cracking open the fascinating dynamics of human attitude and organizational behavior. We're going to meticulously unpack the internal mind, our external actions, and how they actually connect in the real world. Okay, let's dive into this because what we're looking at today isn't just some abstract theory. No, it's literally the invisible machinery behind every single workplace interaction you will ever have. Our source material kicks things off with this stark, honestly kind of mysterious question. Do you understand yourselves? I really want you to sit with that for a second. Think about it. Before your next meeting or, before firing off that next email, do you truly understand the internal mechanics driving your reactions? We really can't begin to optimize a system until we understand its individual gears. And in this case, well, those gears are you and me.
So why does all this deep self-reflection actually matter? Well, the source explicitly connects our internal workings to macro outcomes. It states that attitude and behavior play vital roles in an organization's performance. This is our big takeaway right out of the gate. This philosophical self-understanding, it's actually the tangible engine driving overall organizational success. When a company's performance lags, we usually look at spreadsheets or market conditions or strategy. But the text is pointing us somewhere else entirely. It's pointing us right to the individual attitudes and behaviors of the people inside the building.
To really grasp how this works, we're given a very specific definition for attitude: a mental or neural state of readiness, organized through experience, exerting a directive or dynamic influence upon the individual's response to all objects and situations to which it is related. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is just how incredibly packed with meaning it is. I mean, it's almost too much to take in all at once, right? So we're going to act as linguistic detectives today and break this dense paragraph down into its exact mechanical parts. If we slice this dense definition apart, we find three digestible chronological mechanics of the human mind at work. First, there's the state of readiness. Second, the organization of that state through experience. And third, the resulting directive influence. By looking at these step by step, we can see exactly how an attitude functions. It's not just a fleeting feeling, it's a highly systematic process happening right inside the human brain. Let's start with step one. An attitude is a mental or neural state of readiness. And I really want to highlight the word neural here. This isn't just a passing thought, it's a hardwired physiological condition. Think of it like a stretched rubber band. It's this unseen iceberg, a pre-existing state sitting right there inside your nervous system, primed and just waiting to be triggered by the environment. Before an event even happens, your neural state is already ready to react.
Moving to step two, how does this neural state actually get built? Well, the text says it's organized through experience. So the crucial point is that attitudes don't just appear out of thin air. Every single past workplace interaction, every big project you've completed, every stressful meeting you've sat through, they actively program and organize your current neural state. Your attitude today is quite literally the organized accumulation of everything you have experienced up to this exact second. It is a highly structured historical record, living right there in your mind.
And step three shows us the result of all that programming. This neural state exerts a directive or dynamic influence upon your response. Notice the immense scope here. According to the text, it applies to all objects and situations to which it is related. Your internal programming basically forces a reaction to literally everything connected to it in your environment. It directs exactly how you look at a new software tool, that's an object, and it directs exactly how you handle a sudden stressful deadline shift, that's a situation. The attitude is the unseen director pulling the strings of your responses. All right, having deeply explored the internal mind, let's shift gears to its external counterpart. Behavior is defined as the actions and mannerisms made by humans, systems, or artificial entities in conjunction with their environment. We're moving from the invisible neural state to what actually happens out in the open. Behavior is the tangible output. Let's break down these external mechanics. The text highlights actions and mannerisms, sure, but the absolute most vital phrase here is in conjunction with their environment. Behavior never happens in a vacuum. You cannot separate the action from the room it happens in, the people it happens around, or the context it occurs within. Behavior only exists as a dynamic relationship between the entity and its surroundings. Now, there is a truly fascinating and highly specific detail hidden in this text regarding who or what is actually behaving. It explicitly states behavior is made by humans, systems, or artificial entities. That means within an organization, your software systems and AI tools have behavior too. Their actions and mannerisms in the corporate environment are just as relevant to this definition as the actions of the human employees. It completely broadens how we look at organizational dynamics, doesn't it?
And this brilliantly illustrates the profound dichotomy that our source material has set up for us. On one side, we have attitude, an unseen, internal, neural state of readiness that's been programmed by history. On the other side, we have behavior, the visible, external actions and mannerisms interacting with the environment. One is the invisible driver, the other is the visible output. You simply cannot fully comprehend an organization without understanding both sides of this equation.
Let's move to and see how this builds our final understanding of the text. Remember those macro stakes we established at the beginning? Attitude and behavior play vital roles in an organization's performance. We are smashing these two concepts back together now. An organization's performance relies entirely on the internal state and the external actions perfectly aligning. If the internal neural readiness is negative, well, the external actions within the environment will automatically reflect that, and performance will inherently suffer. The two are just inextricably linked.
Which brings us to a final thought, based directly on the mechanics we've just unpacked. When things go wrong at work, we usually try to fix the visible behavior, right? We try to correct the external actions. But based on this text, I want to leave you with a deeply provocative question to ponder long after this explainer ends. Think about it carefully. Are your organization's performance issues actually rooted in those external actions, or are they stemming from an unseen, perfectly organized neural state of readiness that you haven't even acknowledged yet? Thank you for learning with me today, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.